I never talk about beauty anymore because politically, if you mention somebody's beautiful, that's the end of your political career. So I don't mention that she was beautiful, but she was beautiful. And she came up and I said, "How you doing?" "Oh, sir, I'm not doing well. The government is horrible on tips." I said, "Really? How do they tax? They tax tips? They tax us and they go after us. I've never seen anything like it. It's made my life miserable." In my building in Las Vegas, and I had this beautiful young waitress come up to me. I never talk about beauty anymore because politically, if you mention somebody's beautiful, that's the end of your political career. So I don't mention that she was beautiful, but she was beautiful. And she came up and I said, "How you doing?" "Oh, sir, I'm not doing well. The government is horrible on tips." I said, "Really? How do they tax? They tax tips? They tax us and they go after us. I've never seen anything like it. It's made my life miserable. Sir, there should be no tax on tips." She said to me, "No tax on tips." I said, "Say it again." She said, "Sir, there should be no tax on tips." So we had a lot of the fake news waiting for me outside of the restaurant. So I went out, I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. There will be no tax on tips." That's how it all started. And I won Nevada. Because, you know, in Nevada, every job is basically, you're a waitress or you're working in a hotel. No, that's how it started. So it was amazing. We won Nevada easily, which is usually not a stronghold for Republicans, but it's become a stronghold. So I want to thank the waitress. She did a great job. But when she said those words, "Sir, there should be no tax on tips," it's amazing. Somebody else would hire a consultant, pay them millions and millions of dollars. They'll come back and they'll say, "Sir, I think you should absolutely tax tips," and you'll lose the election. But we also have 100% expensing for all new factories, plants, and equipment, so your businesses can write it off all in 1 year, and that's a lot of jobs you're doing and producing. That was, to me, the biggest thing in the first bill. But this is even better because this goes for a 10-year period. Upon taking office, I signed an executive order requiring that every new regulation, every time we issue a new regulation, think of this, 10 old regulations must be eliminated simultaneously. So if we give you one, you get rid of 10. And so far, for 9 months, we're exceeding that. And it's 30 to 1. For every new one we give, they're getting rid of 30 old, broken down regulations. And we've slashed nearly $1 trillion worth of regulatory burdens. We have regulations that are so old, and nobody uses them, but they stymied a lot of production, a lot of jobs. And I did it the first time, and we had the largest regulation cuts in history, and now we're exceeding it this time. So it's big. It's one of the reasons we did so well then, and I think it's one of the reasons we're doing so well now. Again, we have to talk about it, because if we don't talk about it, nobody else, the fake news, is not going to talk about it. And we have streamlined permitting for the new energy and mining projects. What used to take decades now takes 28 days.